Hey guys, so this is my, actually it's not weekly warm reviews, but it's my 2 week. It was over 2 weeks over the Christmas break. So I wanted to talk just a minute. First of all, I just wanted to say I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday and that you are not feeling too sad after the festivities. I know a lot of people, I know when I was younger, I used to get really depressed after Christmas. I don't know, just something about all the hype and the work up to Christmas, and then you get to Christmas Day and then it's like, it's one day and then everything kind of goes back to normal. So I'm kind of over that now, but you know, I just hope everybody's doing okay. So anyways, I wanted to talk for just a minute about the throw that I got. I think what I'm going to do before I start into my warm reviews is just kind of go over the strongest throwers of the bunch, like the companies that I found were like the strongest throwing. I found that warming over 2 week time frame kind of gave me like a better perspective of what was working for me and what wasn't and all that stuff. So I actually took notes this time too. During the holiday, I kept this little file on my Hotmail account and I wrote in the scent descriptions and then also the throw that I was getting from the different scents. So you have to excuse me, I'm like filming a ton of videos today and I feel like I'm at a loss for words all of a sudden. So anyway, so my top throwers out of this past 2 weeks. So one of my top throwers altogether, like just as a company, was Lake Providence Lodge. Her stuff consistently threw well for me. Haley's Heavenly Scents, everything I warmed from her threw well for me. What else? Super Tarts, I only melted one thing from Super Tarts, but that was a strong thrower. And then what was the last? Oh, Rainbow Melts. Rainbow Melts consistently threw super strong for me. So those were my, let's see, Haley's Heavenly Scents, Lake Providence Lodge, Super Tarts, Rainbow Melts, and I think that was it for like things that threw consistently no matter what I warmed. And the thing that surprised me about Rainbow Melts, and I'll get into this as I get into the reviews, is that the Rainbow Melts had very little cure time. So it kind of surprised me that her stuff threw as strong as it did. So let's see. I'm trying to look at my notes here. I should have been a little bit more organized, but let's just do this and see how it goes. Let me move you up a little bit here. Okay, so I'm just gonna move you up to this little stack right here. From Kay's Creations, I warmed Hoo Flakes, which Hoo Flakes is a hint of mint and a Christmas wish mixed with vanilla and cookies with a ribbon in bluish to remind you that Christmas doesn't come from a store and indeed means a little bit more. So this is basically vanilla, blue ribbon cookies, and mint. And I actually warmed this in my daughter's Scentsy warmer, and I was really surprised at how strong the throw was. I had remembered when I first tried Kay's, I had tried her in a Scentsy warmer and I didn't have really good luck, but my daughter's room is kind of closed off, so I think that really helped knock this one to a little bit of a higher level for me. The mint was really nice. I don't really remember smelling the blue ribbon cookies like that strong. I remember mostly getting mint and the vanilla. Let me see if I can smell the... Yeah, I smell mostly mint and vanilla in this one, but this one was good. I would definitely look into getting that one again because I do like mint type scents. So next one from Kay's Creations. This I also warmed in my daughter's room. I'm always looking for things to warm in my daughter's room because she has a Scentsy warmer in there, and it's a little bit more difficult to find scents from vendor wax that throw well in a Scentsy warmer. So Cuddle Fresh is just washed goodness of clothesline and flowering green fields full of sweet pea blossoms, splendid, sure to have you breathing in deeply and sighing with a smile. This is another good, strong scent in my daughter's Scentsy warmer. Trying to smell in here. This is very similar. I have her pink clothesline scent, and this smells very similar. This is a good scent, nice, clean, like what I would consider a clean, fresh scent. So that one was good. From Super Tarts, I have Miracle on 34th Street, which I don't, did I write this down? Oh yeah, fresh fallen leaves, creamy pumpkin, and toasted marshmallow. This one was a good, nice, strong throw. It was just a little sample size as well, and I put it in my 20 watt in one of my bigger rooms. And it was just a good scent. I don't normally like the leaves scent. If it is a dupe from Bath and Body Works, I'm not 100% sure, but with the creamy pumpkin and toasted marshmallow, it just took it to a different level. It was just really good. I actually ordered this from her. Did I order this? Did she offer this in a... No. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Anyway, so I did get a clamshell from her Christmas restock. So this one, pink sugar grapefruit, I put in my daughter's bathroom plug-in Scentsy warmer, and this one went for about 2 hours and then it just died. I think it's only from October, and I think Two Timing Tart needs a little bit of cure time. So the initial scent was good. I really like this, but it was just a sample size anyways. It wasn't very big, so that probably might have been why, but that was not one of my favorites. Cranberry cream-filled cake from Front Porch. And do I have any... I couldn't find a scent description on this, but actually the cream-filled cake, I didn't even realize this. I'm such a dork. Cream-filled cake is just Twinkies. Somehow I found the cream-filled cake on the site, but I couldn't find the actual cranberry cream-filled cake description. But it's just cranberries and then the Twinkie scent. And I don't have any notes on this. I don't know why. I don't think I do. This one was good though. It was just, I would say, a medium to a high throw. It wasn't like super strong, but you could definitely smell it if you know, like sniffed around. So that was in a 20 watt warmer. Eggnog cupcakes. One thing that I'm finding with Front Porch is I'm finding that the scents are fading really quickly. I have eggnog cupcakes going in here right now, and I don't really smell it. I smelled it earlier this morning when I turned it on, but I feel like it's died down. I feel like they need cure time, and I don't think I let these cure very long. So this one also, buttercream iced orange Danish. This one was good, but I find that I do like other orange Danish scents a little bit better. It wasn't a bad throw. I melted 2 of the Gerby tarts at a time, 1 in each warmer in my kitchen, so I kind of got that like double effect. But again, I felt like, I don't know, I just feel like it died out quicker than I would have liked, and probably wasn't as strong as I get from other vendors. Okay, let's see. I should have put these in some sort of, okay. 10 Digit Creations, Santa's Whiskers, the smell of balsam fir needles, and sugar cookies. So initially when I put this one in, I remember coming in and smelling it, and it says balsam fir needles and sugar cookies, but I swear I smell tobacco, like a sweet tobacco, and it's supposed to be balsam fir needles and sugar cookies. So I don't know what was up with that one. It wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good, the sweet tobacco smell, but that's not what the scent description said it was. So I thought that was kind of weird, but it was good overall, and it was nice and strong too. I was kind of surprised by that one. That was in a 20 watt warmer as well. Rosemary mint. This one is a Vita type. Is it a Vita or a Vita? I don't know. Herbaceous blend of fresh rosemary and mint. This one was a little bit on the lighter side. It wasn't bad because I wasn't sure if I liked rosemary mint, but being that it was just a little bit lighter, it wasn't overwhelming for me, so that one wasn't too bad. This one also was warmed in a 20 watt. Yeah. Okay, so 30 Street. This is in Sugar Plum Fairies. This was the strongest of the 30 Street that I warmed. This is Swirled Lollipops and Sugar Plums. I cut it in half, which I think equaled out to about 1.4 ounces. So I did the double warming method. I put one chunk in each warmer in my office area in 20-watt warmers. And this one was nice and strong. I was a little worried about the pour date, but also, and I will talk about the rest of these below here, but I was worried just based on the other stuff that I had warmed. I was worried about how this one was going to do. This one was good. So I'm going to see if this one's coming up in her favorites, because I really did enjoy that one. It was a good, kind of a, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, just like sugar plums, a sweet sugar plum scent. Okay, here's the one that was disappointment. Grandpa's mug. I was so excited, and in the bag, it smelled good. This is what it has in it. Rum, maple, warm butter, vanilla, caramelized sugar, but I got no to low throw, and I did the double warming method, so this should have thrown something. So basically I had 1.4 ounces in each warmer in 20 watt, and I just could not smell anything. I don't know what happened, and it was poured on the 24th, so I thought for sure this one would be okay to warm, but I don't know if it just needs additional cure time or not. That one I actually ended up tossing out after like a couple hours because nothing was happening. November Norway, which is French vanilla, vanilla bean, nutmeg, and caramel. This one was probably a medium throw. I did the double warming method on this one as well. So this was just a nice creamy vanilla. It had probably a medium to a high throw. Now again, remember I'm using both of the, I think these were cameos. So I'm using both of the cameos. So I should, most people say they just warm one cameo at a time, but I find that I need to do two to get a decent throw. I heard Sophia, my random favorite things, talk about this one as well yesterday, and I was like, I feel the exact same way. I can't remember exactly what she said, but I just remember thinking, yep, I agree with that. Jingle bells. So in the package, you could smell everything that was in here. You could smell the sugar cookies, the pecan pie, the marshmallow, the maple pancakes. Okay, so then I cut it up, and it was 1.4 ounces each chunk into two separate warmers, and it was weird. I just got one like singular note. It was like there was no complexity to this one. It was just it just smelled kind of like, you know, that sugar cookie smell? I don't know. I don't like sugar cookies typically on its own. Like, I feel like it's just kind of got this scent that I don't really care for, but I don't know. And maybe I just couldn't really smell it either. It was kind of a medium throw, but all I got was sugar cookies. I didn't really get anything else exciting in this one. So this one was kind of a disappointment. Okay, from Candles from the Keeping Room, Christmas Elves Treats. Elves? Christmas Elves Treats. From Candles from the Keeping Room. I couldn't find a scent description on this one, but all I can say is that it smelled good and that it was a strong throw. I just had one little sample tart too, so that was pretty amazing. This one smells really good. I just don't know what's in it, so I don't want to talk about that one too much since I don't know much about it. Apple Coffee Cake. This was another strong thrower. This is a sample that she sent me. She's very generous with her samples, so I was super excited to get a nice strong throw from Candles from the Keeping Room. And this one wasn't so strong on the coffee, which is good for me. It just smelled like an apple cake, so love that one. Okay, now Rainbow Melts was the surprise of everything because her stuff had not even cured a month when I started warming it. So Buddy the Elf Diet Frosted Sugar Cookie, Sweet Fluffy Marshmallow, and Maple Syrup I used in my bigger room. And this one was strong in an open space, and I feel like it lasted about 5 to 6 hours. This one was good and strong, lasted a long time. I think Rainbow Melts is really underrated as far as their scent throw. Crystal, her stuff is, I mean, so far I'm finding everything that I melted so far has been really strong. So that one was good. Sweet Pink Holiday. This is Frosted Pink Cake and Vanilla Bean Noel, another strong thrower. The only thing with this one is it was a little too sweet for me. The Frosted Pink Cake, I think, was just almost sickeningly sweet, but I mean, it was a good scent on cold. It just warmed up. It was just a little too much for me. But it was strong, very strong, and again, warmed in an open space. So I'm trying to remember what shapes these were. I can't remember now, but she had some cute shapes at her Christmas restock. Santa's Breakfast, this is another good one, another strong thrower. Eggnog, cinnamon buns, stuffed French toast, and sticky maple syrup. And again, this one was a nice strong throw in an open space. So I was super excited about that, especially with the pour date. I was a little worried. I didn't want to, I didn't want to waste my Rainbow Melt. So that one was good. Okay, I forgot I had one more 30th Street that I only warmed one cameo in my office in White House Christmas Tree, and I feel like this was a stronger scent than her other scents, so this one was a nice surprise for me because I could smell this one, and it was kind of weird. I don't typically like pine, but I'm starting to, it's kind of growing on me, which is kind of strange, so that was a good one. I can't wait to warm the other cameo. Okay, moving on to Lake Providence Lodge Lemon Fluff Cake. Let's see, did I write down a scent description? I mean, this is just basically, let's see. No, I didn't write that one down. Okay. Lemon Fluff Cake, which is just what it says, lemon fluff cake. And this one, again, was a strong thrower. Lake Providence Lodge tends to be strong throw for me, so I think I had this in the kitchen, and it was just a nice lemony cake scent. Really liked that one. Whoops, and I'm dropping stuff. Strawberry Fluff was another strong throwing one. Strawberry Fluff is, let's see, strawberry mixed with our melted marshmallow. This smells sticky, sugary, and sweet, and I would go along with that. It was just nice, like fresh picked strawberry to me, with just that sweetness of the melted marshmallow. Really liked this one. And her scent shots are 1.4 ounces, so I find that's like the perfect size for a good throw. Sugar Cookie is an old-fashioned homemade vanilla sugar cookie frosted with thick sugary icing. One thing I would like to see her do is make something with sugar cookie, and I probably could make something myself, just cut it in half and split it. Actually, I should do that. That's a good idea, because this is just my personal preference, but I tend to think sugar cookie is kind of a boring scent by itself. So I should mix this with something. That's really a good idea. But a nice strong throw. And one thing I found with her melts as well is that they last a long time. Apple pie was, let's see, just like a warm from the oven baked apple pie. You will smell it all, apples, spices, and crust. And I didn't think I was going to like this one because of the cinnamon and kind of the overall spice, but it actually really surprised me. It was a nice mix of cinnamon and apples, and surprisingly, I really liked it. So that was a good one. Okay, so from Haley's Heavenly Scents, I'm going to start with this one first, is Sweet Snow. This is a scent shot, and Sweet Snow is a soft mint with a vanilla background. And out of all of the scents that I warmed, this was probably one of the lighter ones, but I think it's just a lighter scent in general. I mean, it says a soft mint with a vanilla background, so that kind of tells you that it's going to be light, but I could still smell it in a big area, so this one was a winner for me. I really liked it. I'm finding that I like mint scents a lot with a with the kind of bakery backgrounds. Really like that. This one was a surprise. I really loved this Grandma's Toasted Peppermint. This was the Grandma's Zucchini Bread, which is a creamy zucchini, toasted marshmallow, and peppermint. This one was so good. I don't typically like peppermint scents, but this one I would definitely reorder. Super strong. again, in an open area in a 20-watt hot plate warmer. So, like I said, Haley's Heavenly Scents did really well for me. Tinsel. This one was super strong. Not one of my favorites, though. I do know somebody who likes this, so I might send this along to them. It's pomegranate, strawberries, raspberries, and a subtle hint of fresh peppermint leaves. It was just a little bit too much for me. I mean, it does smell good. And it could probably kind of grow on me, or I could probably mix it, but it's just not my absolute favorite. Mrs. Claus cookies. I have one more of these to finish. This one is really good. Mrs. Claus cookies is fresh baked sugar cookies with a buttercream frosting with fresh notes of vanilla extract. So this is kind of like sugar cookies, but like with something a little extra, which I like. And again, nice strong throw in a big open area. So I love that. Lavender Mrs. Claus. I didn't finish this, but I just did a couple of tarts in my kitchen. I used this after I had done a lot of cooking. And this just cleared out the cooking scent amazingly. So Lavender Mrs. Claus is kind of hard to explain. It's lavender and Mrs. Claus cookies. But it's not like a... It's hard to describe the lavender. Like the lavender is almost kind of creamy. It's not herbal, and it's not like some of the sweet lavenders that I've sent. It's just a good mix. I really, really like this one. This is good for the kitchen. Okay, so just like a few more here. From Vintage Chic Scents, I had a leaf in Phantom of the Opera, which is spiced pumpkin, marshmallow, zucchini bread. This one was really good. I used this in my daughter's Scentsy warmer, and it was poured on 820, so it was fully cured, at least for me. This one was just a really good scent. I love her zucchini bread scent, so this one was really nice. I would definitely reorder this one again if it ever came back up. And it did really nice in the Scentsy warmer. Let's see, Big Brown Bag. I'm afraid I didn't let this one cure enough. I did it in my daughter's Scentsy warmer, which was probably a mistake. This was, let's see, this is her eggnog caramel, let's see, salted caramel eggnog, Jackie O marshmallow birthday cake, and vanilla bean Noel. I feel like this one started out strong and then it faded like within an hour or two. So I feel like these definitely need cure time. I hear a lot of people say VCS needs cure time, so that was probably my mistake. Rockefeller Tree Lighting, which is Christmas trees and a cup of apple cider with cinnamon and berries. This one just smelled like a Christmas tree scent to me. I used part of it in a Scentsy warmer, and then when I realized that was a mistake, I put it in a 20 watt and it seemed to do better, but it did seem to fade really quickly for me. So again, probably needed cure time. My fault. Yeah. Okay, this one was a strong one. This was poured in September, close to the beginning of October. Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is Amazon rainforest and salty sea air. I did one rose in my daughter's Scentsy warmer, and that one did pretty good. So I think it just needs a little bit more cure time and it'll do fine. Also from VCS, I still have a little bit of the Grinch left here. The Grinch, poured on 11/19, which is cranberry, mulberry, orange, moscato. And I'm glad I gave this one a shot, because initially I did not like the orange in it. It was kind of a bitter orange to me, and I actually thought I was going to destash it, and then I changed my mind. And I used it in my daughter's Scentsy warmer, and it was actually a nice surprise. The orange was not bitter on warm, so that was good. It wasn't super strong, but it did the job. Like, I could smell it when I went in my daughter's room. So again, just probably needed more cure time, and I find that VCS, if it has enough cure time, works okay in a Scentsy warmer, but you probably get better results in a 20 watt. Okay, almost done. It's like almost too much to do 2 weeks worth. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I finished up a clamshell of Scentsy and Sheer Innocence. which is Sweet and Youthful, Lush Orchid, Green, let's see, what does that say? Green freesia, and Wild Violet infused with a trace of spicy ginger. And for me, this one's just, it's sweet and youthful. It almost has a fruity note to it. So I'm not really sure where they're getting these flowers. I just smell sweet and fruity. So this one was a nice one. I like this one in my daughter's room, but I was kind of bored with this scent because I've had this for a while, so I was glad to finish that one up. Apple Press, which is one that I really do like. It's the smell of crisp fall days, crunchy apples, juicy pears, and a hint of the last full roses of summer. To me, this just smells like a nice apple scent. It's not like an authentic apple scent, but just something in there takes it to kind of a different level. So I really do like Apple Press. I warmed this in my daughter's room. I don't feel like it lasted as long as I remember Scentsy lasting, but I did 2 cubes, so that should be plenty. But I would definitely probably order this one again. I don't know if they still have it in their lineup or not. Okay, so last but not least is the Bathing Garden. I actually had really good luck with using the little sample, the little samples that she uses in my daughter's plug-in Scentsy warmer in the bathroom. Like this Russian ice bath, which is peppermint, menthol, spearmint, eucalyptus, lemon, and a touch of vanilla. This one did really good in her bathroom, and I really kind of enjoyed the scent. I don't typically like Russian ice bath, the peppermint and the menthol. This one was really good though, and I feel like it did pretty good. This one I wish had been in a clamshell this Christmas. Claus's Toy Shop, this one was really nice. Cherrywood, raspberry, vanilla, and tobacco. And I usually don't like cherry scents, but the mix of the tobacco and the raspberry, cherrywood, and vanilla was delicious. I put it in my daughter's plug-in Scentsy warmer in the bathroom. And again, this one did really, really well. I really liked this one. I wish you would... I wish this would have been around at Christmas time. It was a unique scent as well. Sparkling Mango. Now I know I have notes on this because I warmed this towards the beginning of my melting. Do I have notes on it? Sparkling Mango. Beautiful sparkling mango, not too sweet, and the perfect amount of tartness. So, you know what? I don't remember where. Oh, I warmed this in my kitchen. I did 2 cubes and then 1 cube in 2 of the warmers in the same space. And I just remember this being just like it says, a sparkling mango. It wasn't, like I didn't find anything really unique about it, but it was nice. And I feel like it did pretty well for a Bathing Garden tart. This was a favorite, the Wolfsbane Bites. Rich sugar cookies, butter, and Moroccan mint. Like I said, I'm really loving mint with bakery, and this one was a winner for me. I was surprised by the throw of this one. This one did really well. I did 2 cubes each in the kitchen, so 4 cubes, and then I did a cube and a cube in the in my daughter's bathroom. So I got a good throw off of this one. I have a backup of this one, and so I'm gonna save it for a special day, I guess. Spa Mint, which I have not finished yet, which is a blended mint fragrance with a hint of garden herbs fit for a spa. This one, I don't really get the garden herbs. Maybe a little bit, but I remember when I was warming it, I just remember thinking it just smelled minty. I did this one in the bathroom, and it did fairly well in the plug-in Scentsy warmer. So, I don't know. I'm still messing with the Bathing Garden. Like, sometimes it's kind of hit or miss with Bathing Garden. So, but a couple of these have been hit or miss. So, I've been trying to warm through my Bathing Garden and see how it goes. So, like this time I had a few hits and misses. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. I think I got everything. I think that's it, you guys. That feels like a lot to go through. But I hope I explained everything well. And like I said in the beginning, I had some of my stronger throwers. I think I'm going to do that every week. Try to warm, you know, like three 3 wax melts from each company so I can kind of form an opinion and say at the beginning of the video, hey, these were my strongest throwers this week, because I just feel like it'll help me with my purchasing decisions down the road. So anyways, that is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.